It's the Cumtown pre-inauguration super special. It is Wednesday, January 35th, 2006. And we are live from the new... what did we replace the Anthony Cumia studio
The
with?
Black Lives Matter Africa Bambaataa Memorial.
In the basement of the Empire State Building. In the mailroom where all the real work gets done. You know what I'm talking about? Minimum wage, folks.
Hell yeah.
You got calluses on your hand from opening and filing envelopes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's like a real Billy Joel... Like a black Billy Joel experience.
The black Billy Joel. Yo, who's the black Billy Joel?
Billy Joel, dude. You can't tell me Billy Joel isn't black.
He has the N-word pass, actually. He's one of the 4.
Has he said it publicly?
No.
Probably.
Randy Newman said it in the song.
I love if one of those like old white singer-songwriters that writes nothing about like the blue-collar white experience wrote a song about being like a poor black person.
Wait, Randy Newman does.
Yeah. No, just like a Billy Joel song about if he covered was it Dynamite, that Dynamite Hack song where they covered
Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, Boys in the Hood.
Yeah,
but it's
yeah,
Billy
yeah.
Joel doing it. There's some gay ass piano instrumental.
Yeah, I can't even mimic what's Billy Joel. He has fucking Uptown Girl.
Girl.
Well, that's 80s
Compton
Joel, dude.
girl. She's never been railed out by a Jew from Long Island. And now she's getting fucked for the first time.
That's
By Billy Joel, that's me. I've written myself into this song.
Billy
Once
Joel
again,
doesn't fuck
I'm the
good.
hero
There's
in
no
the
way
song.
Billy Joel fucks good.
I don't know. I don't know
Considering
why.
how ugly his daughter came out.
He's little.
I can attest to that.
The better you fuck, the hotter your kids
exactly.
are.
If you fuck well, you get a hot daughter. If not, you get Alexa, whose journey through cutting herself has been well documented in the media.
Jesus.
That's gotta be awful. She's had such a terrible life.
Well, her parents
Billy
are Christy
Joel's
Brinkley.
daughter?
Billy Joel's daughter, whose tribute to her through his music is naming a fucking boat after her.
Oh, the
It's like,
Downeaster Alexa?
his daughter has struggled with her weight. He's like, I'm going to write a song after you, but you're going to be the tugboat.
That's me.
That's the no. Anytime dinner was ready, you'd just be like, dude. You know what's hilarious? Isn't her mom Christy Brinkley?
Yeah.
So
Famous model.
She was a shitty. She sings like Christy Brinkley, and she looks like Billy
Well,
Joel.
it's like she inherited Billy Joel's like boxing injuries. These are her facial features, like cauliflower.
Wait,
ear and
he was a boxer?
Yeah, I think so. Briefly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
How did that get successful, Billy Joel? Like,
I like
he's
Billy
extremely talented. What are you
Joel.
talking
This shit's
about?
good.
All of it-
What do you listen to?
Billy
bitch?
Joel's amazing.
I don't know. Wait, there was a
You're gonna
manager.
shit- you're coming for
so
Billy Joel?
There's a manager in 1972. He's like, I got an act for you guys, okay?
Earlier than that, dude, Billy Joel's been making music since
Dude, can we
1937.
turn Shark Tank off?
Oh, sorry. I left Shark Tank on in the background. I was trying to get... This is what I do as I get business ideas from Shark Tank. I'm going to be a father-son team trying to get on QVC.
Do you guys want to go to Shark Tank? Can we pitch Come Town to Shark Tank?
Yeah.
Of course.
Like we just basically talk and we say the N-word sometimes.
Damon, we'll give you 3% for $500 million.
And we make better deals with everyone else. All right, this was just for Damon.
Yeah. Well, it's always the worst ideas to get money on this show. I love that it's a guy that comes on. He's like, this is basically it's basically a new suit and breathing apparatus for firefighters. This is estimated to save like millions of lives a year. And they're like, this is the worst idea I've ever heard in my life. Get the fuck out of here. And then the next guy's like, it's fucking like googly eyes that you can stick on your refrigerator. And then like Mark Cuban's like $80 billion for 10% of the company. You're a genius. Because all these people make trash.
Yeah, it's all dumb shit.
The woman just makes...
She's QVC.
She makes tiny furniture for your jewelry. That's like what she made her riches off of.
Mark Cuban has the Mavericks, and what he like stole money from the internet.
He's
somehow?
a tech. Yeah, he's some sort of tech guy.
Yeah,
and everyone else who's that fucking fat Canadian gay guy, the bald guy.
Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. Yeah. I think he's running for parliament in Canada, or like he wants to be head of the Conservatives. Or
Now,
something.
when he makes deals with people, do the people get Canadian money?
Yeah,
Is that a secret
He
element
gives
of the
them
show?
loonies. Yeah.
Toonies and loonies?
Yeah, well, fuck
loonies
Canada.
are just frozen bits of maple
They have
syrup,
cartoon money, fucking like fucking Looney Tunes money.
Right? It's just
Alright,
little
that's all I
pieces
got.
of moose horn.
That was good, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's called Loonies and Toonies, and then there's a show called Looney Tunes. That's crazy, dude. That's brilliant joke writing.
Beach ass motherfucker.
All right, well, I'm going to give you that joke. I'll give you 3% for $12
on the back end.
$12.
I just want to go
That's all
around
I
making
want.
Shark Tank deals all the time. You know, on
Like
the train
what?
and on the bus.
Weren't we talking about something before Shark Tank?
Nick has an invention.
We're talking about Billy Joel.
Right. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
I do have my business idea, but it would require licensing shit from DC, and I can't do that.
No.
Yeah, you can't just say my idea can't be like, oh, Batman stuff. I just use Batman stuff. Ben, our guest today is Ben. We can't say his last name because he's worried about people finding him.
Benny.
Hello.
Yeah,
You can say it. It's fine.
Benjamin Franklin.
He's in
Ben-
Hezbollah,
Yeah.
so...
You can
name-
say it. You can say it.
yeah.
His name's Benjamin Franklin.
It's
Isn't that
Ben
stupid as
Dreyfus
shit?
is here.
I thought I had a good reason. It's not to offend you guys.
No,
Yeah.
it's just
It's not actually Ben Dreyfus.
No.
Who's Ben Dreyfus?
He's a piece of shit. We'll just leave it at that.
Louis.
He's- no,
Julie
lesser
Louise
Ben.
Dreyfus.
He's, what's his name, son?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Richard Dreyfus.
Richard
Dreyfuss'
Dreyfus'
son.
son. Yeah, he
Is he
writes
in
for like
anything?
Slate or something,
Yeah.
and he's a
Oh,
monster.
hilarious.
He's disgusting.
There's no better celebrity son than Chet
Ben
Hanks.
O'Brien is the guest.
Benny.
What's up?
Are you
Hello.
uncomfortable with us saying
No. You can say it. I was more. It's just.
Not in the SEO.
Yeah, it's just like
He's ashamed of the show.
I'm ashamed of. I'm not ashamed of the show.
He's a diehard cumboy, by the way. My man's
am
been on from day one.
I am a real diehard. I often have to close the window as people walk by. That happens to me all the time.
But Ben's got his own brand that's predates Cumtown, is very successful, very funny, Wham City.
The Wham City Bros.
Mhm.
So we'll just endorse that or plug it. I don't know.
Yeah,
There
that
you
was
go.
the first time.
That's the live read that I
they
paid
put,
for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was $7,000. They put me on. Ben made me have my TV debut. I was on Adult Swim for 1 second.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
right.
that's
In the
right. You and Dan.
background.
Yeah, in the
You're a
background
cop.
He was
of
I
a
think,
YouTube video they aired at 4 a.m.
I
on
think I
Adult
gave you the
Swim.
credit. What did I give you the credit of? Stupid.
Fat stupid cop or something like that. Yeah. Stupid fat. Everyone else like cop 1,
Yeah.
cop 2.
It should just be
no fat stupid
it should be,
paramedic. I
it
think.
Something
should
like
be
that,
guy
yeah.
who ate the better time slot. Should be your credit on Adult Swim.
You guys... Wait, so you were on Adult Swim for 2 seconds?
I was on
Have you had
Adult Swim
any
for
other
2 seconds.
TV credits?
I'm gonna be on IFC for actually a good amount of time at late at night again.
The incredibly
the
fat
Mateo
channel,
thing?
guys. If you wanna-
No, the is fucking cool channel. Bitch, that's actually what it is the is fucking cool channel. Anyway, so yeah, Benny's here. He's visiting. We're actually gonna get a big fat steak after
That's
this.
right.
Where are you going?
That's how we
Peter
bond.
Luger?
We literally are going to Peter Luger.
Really?
Can I
hear
come?
the
Exactly
burger
where
is
we're
good.
Can I come?
We made Rezzies for 2, man. This is me and Ben's thing.
Oh man.
All right,
We
so me and Nick are going to go...
We can get steaks next time together, guys.
Whatever, dude. We'll do some other cool shit, dude.
I
Yeah.
want. I
Go to
don't
the
not
batting
want to get
cages.
steaks with
Yeah,
you.
we're going to the batting cage. We're going to Chelsea Piers after this, and we're not
What?
fucking inviting you ever.
Come on.
You're never.
Because I have a
coming.
thing with my friend from before.
Yeah,
That's not fair.
it's totally fair.
I want to come to Chelsea Piers.
You're not allowed to have friends. We've already talked about this.
Yeah, we're the only friends we're allowed
We're
to
only
have.
allowed to be friends with each other. No one else.
That definitely was shit
You didn't
in, like,
teach Ben
elementary
any of our
school.
songs, did you?
Of course not.
Okay, good.
Actually,
that was...
you want
We're-
credit?
we
We
were
were watching Band of Brothers
We were watching
last
Band
night.
of Brothers
Yeah.
last night, and there's like a scene. You know how Ross plays drill instructor Ross.
Yeah.
And
Rachel.
Easy Company. You have to do better, Easy Company.
Nazis are bad. That's
Right.
my Ross.
He,
did you kill Nicole?
Juice.
We were on a break.
So he fucking yeah. There's a scene where they're all running up the mountain. He's like, "We're running Curry again," and they fucking run up the mountain, and then they all start singing a song, and then Ross just looks all dejected because he didn't learn the song.
All the army boys learned
Yeah.
a song without me.
You guys can't learn songs without me.
I think I have a fucking career. Has he been anything since Friends?
David Schwimmer?
Yeah.
I think he's like old Hollywood money. He's like a
Really?
Beverly Hills high school kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Do you just know fun facts about every
David Schwimmer?
I don't even... I make up...
Yeah,
most of
do
the shit I
Rachel
say.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
He
No,
d-
Rachel's
Adam has a
Greek.
trapper keeper at home filled with pictures of David
It's a Lisa
Schwimmer.
Frank Trapper Keeper, and it's I'm crazy for Ross. Yeah.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
getting bullied in middle school for Ross being your favorite character.
Yeah.
You were the
I
weird
never,
kid that
I
loved
never
Ross.
watched it.
Everyone else is like, Joey's the best.
Joey's tight. He
Yeah.
eats and he fucks. I do like Joey for that reason, actually, now that I think about
My
it.
Israeli cousins would always say, Adam, you're such a chandelier. I had no idea what that meant.
Chandler sucked, dude.
Chandler was so gay.
Yeah, basically all of them are trash.
Chandler was the snarky
Joey eats
one?
and fucks. Joey's good. He's just dumb. That's his whole character.
His character is
true.
that he's
It's
retarded, right?
No, he eats and fucks. He
He's
fucks
not
every hot
retarded.
girl.
He's Italian.
Oh, yeah.
This was
It's
before
a very
being
similar
dumb meant you
disease.
were autistic. This is
Right,
this
right,
was
right.
when you could just be dumb and be laughed at for being
Yeah,
dumb.
yeah.
But
Oh,
he
that was
fucked
when you
again.
could be fun and dumb.
Now it's a medical condition.
Yeah.
You can be
miss
dumb
that.
and fuck and be cool.
What if this guy's Shark Tank idea is just hot women?
Yeah, no, I would love
Pussy.
to just. Yeah, I would just love to go to Joey and be like, "It's women you pay to fuck." Just pimping. It's just like, I've got my cousin and she'll fuck anyone.
I think I
for
told
$100.
this
Got
story.
a couple of chippies.
I told the story already on the podcast. When I was in community college, I took like a marketing class. There was these there's two dudes that were like, basically the idea is it's a 24-hour beer, weed, and cigarettes delivery service.
And you guys were underage.
Yeah. No, they were probably like 25,
Oh, okay.
which makes it worse even.
Yeah.
You're 25 years old and you're still like, yeah, weed. I gotta incorporate weed into my homework assignments.
Dude. I love fucking
It's
smoking
like making
blunts.
a bong in ceramics class, trying to get it.
That's actually tight. Did you ever
Yeah.
do that? Could you do that?
Everybody did that. I didn't do it, but people did it all the time.
I never made a bong. I made a G-bong. You
A
guys want to make a
gravity
G-bong
bong?
and get fucked up?
Yeah, I'll get
Yeah.
so high.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, let's go.
I love making bongs out of fucking trash.
Yeah.
That's all G-bongs are. It's just
Right,
like,
yeah, you just put an old milk carton in a bathtub.
You can
Yeah.
use anything, dude. Gatorade bottles.
and
Anything.
Gatorade bottles. What's the dumbest shit you've ever smoked out of? Is
An Altoid tin, probably.
hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, we used to make pipes out of just like
Pens, remember the
tinfoil.
pens?
Yeah.
Tinfoil. The
Childhood
tinfoil
is
pipe.
basically jail.
And then it's like,
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, you make dumb shit out of dumb shit, and then you want like the biggest prizes for you are ramen and Doritos.
right.
You're
trading
A
it with
Slim
other
Jim if
people.
you're
You ever
lucky.
meet like kids when you were like in elementary school that smoked? Remember, they like smoked way too
Cigarettes?
early. Yeah, there was
Yeah.
kids that were like 8 that were smoking. You're like,
no.
what are you doing?
What are you talking about? Really? In fucking
yeah.
Montgomery County?
Like 1 or 2.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there were definitely kids that smoked cigarettes.
and
That's
he
hilarious.
smoked with cigarettes.
There were dudes like dropping acid and fucking in like 7th grade at my school.
You went to
That's,
like a weird
that's,
hillbilly.
that's
yeah.
a little older.
It was
though.
hillbilly though. It was hillbilly.
Yeah,
school.
you went to hillbilly school, right?
There were kids
couple
fucking
years.
in my 7th grade. I remember hearing about it and just being absolutely shocked.
Dude, exactly. I was in gym.
I got afraid.
I remember-
I
no.
got sad and afraid.
I remember exactly what
Yeah.
happened. I was in gym. We just played basketball. I was feeling good about myself. And there's just like fucking black kids on the side. This one kid has this awesome afro. And they're literally just like making fun of some girl because they all fucked her. And they're like, oh, shut up, y'all. And I was just like, they're like, yeah, she sucked my dick. And I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like eavesdropping. They're like, hey, yo, he listening. And they just made fun of me. I was like, huh? I just left in a huff because I was so fucking scared that
I
they were
remember-
going to catch me listening to them fucking, talking about fucking.
I remember 2 kids fucked the summer after 6th grade, and I still to this day remember their first and last name, both of them.
Say them right now.
Did you watch?
No,
Say them right now.
no, I'm not going to say
Say the
that.
first name.
It was a kid named Eldon and a girl named Alicia.
And now their last names?
The last Alicia Keys,
Yeah. Eldon Baylor.
Eldon Campbell, the old center for the Los Angeles
Elton.
Lakers.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, Elton
And then-
Brand. Yeah.
Elton Brand.
When I was a kid, I was going through my mom's underwear drawer. I can't remember what I was looking for.
Oh,
but
I remember the second one.
But
from
I
the top.
found.
I know the underwear drawer.
I found
Because I fuck your mom.
what I thought was a condom, and I freaked out. But it was just like one of those, eggs legs. You know those like.
Oh yeah.
it was just
yeah.
plastic. But I was such an idiot that I thought
How old were you?
a condom was like a plastic
Big as
egg
shit.
that you put over your dick.
That you melt over your
I
dick.
like threw it. Oh god! I think I was probably 7.
Did your mom fuck?
Yeah.
Nice.
We found my friend's mom's vibrator one time. I don't know why we were going through their shit, but he found his. I was watching him pull the vibrator out of her like nightstand, and his mom was so hot, dude. And he was like, "What the fuck is this?" And he was like, "No, no." He was like horrified, and we were like, "Yes, it was in your mom's pussy. Let me smell it." He's like, "Get out! Everyone, get out right now!"
That is an emergency.
Yeah.
For a kid with a hot mom.
He's like, She's like, Zach, why is there a bunch of saliva all over my vibrator? Oh, my friends were over.
Yeah, why does it smell like gushers?
Yeah. Why is there that candy spray and Airheads wrappers?
That's such a funny visual, like a bunch of like 12-year-olds sucking off like a huge dildo because they're like, it was on your mom's pussy. It's not gay because it touched your mom's pussy. Just giving everyone
Taking turns.
Dude,
sucking it off.
And then they're just sucking each other's spit off of it.
I had a manager at a pizza restaurant I worked at, and he told me this story. He was like, when he was in junior high, him and his friend would put socks over each other's dick and then jack each other off.
What the
And he's
that's not
well, he's
gay.
like, it's not gay because there's socks involved.
That's
No, that just makes it gay with a foot fetish
That's
element.
so much gayer, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
That's so
if you do
weird
that,
gay.
if two guys jerk each other off, but they're both thinking about women, that's called parallel sex play.
What
really
me
is.
and my friends do is we get those like
It really is.
those sticks that have the dinosaur head on the top that you
the biting
they make
thing?
it bite with the claw, and then we jerk each other off from a distance.
Yeah,
That's
I
totally
actually, what
fine.
I do is I climb into one of those claw machines at Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys have to get the claw right over my dick and pull it
Yeah,
up
yeah.
and down.
And it's
Do you
not
remember-
gay, dude,
do you
because
remember
it's
that-
so hard to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's so difficult. So it's an accomplishment.
Do you remember that thing?
Yo, can we get one of those with a fucking pocket pussy on the top and try and jerk each other off? That actually
really-
sounds hilarious.
That's actually a mini game in the next Mario
I
Party.
really think you guys should do
It's
a one where you're around a table and you're all jacking off under the table while
Like
you're
a cum
trying
town?
while you're trying to have.
That's
a
I'm
conversation.
pretty sure that's what Texas Hold'em is. I've never played, but based on the name,
No, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you go all in, that's when you just come in everyone
Yeah.
else's mouth.
yeah.
Do you remember that thing, the stranger, which was like if you sit
Yeah,
on your
yeah, yeah, of
hands
course.
and then it
And then
goes
you
numb
jerk
and
someone else's off on the bus.
And then
Well,
you,
yeah,
you
that's
go,
the-
you go
yeah.
outside and you find a stranger.
You find a
suck his dick.
stranger.
Yeah.
you suck his
Yeah. And he fucks you in the ass while you give him a thumbs up with that numb hand.
The thing is, you don't even feel that thumb
Yeah,
going
you don't
out.
feel that thumb, that gay ass thumbs up. Did you ever stranger yourself?
No.
I could never get it to work.
I was just good
I
enough
never
with my
thought about
imagination to pretend that I was, what,
Yeah,
what,
yeah.
See, I would just normally go numb anytime I had an erection. I start having flashbacks, and then I would pass
No, not
out.
emotionally.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
get
I would
bad
think-
circulation.
I would black out, and then wake up. And
You
forget
had
what
just
happened.
such high blood pressure as a kid. The second you got an erection, you just ate Cheetos and Slim Jims.
Yeah.
Oh man.
just pulls Tony Soprano.
I one time after I watched Road Trip, I don't know if I told this story, I put a candle in my ass.
Oh man, you know why that's so funny is because you already look like a pumpkin. You just made yourself a jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah, I lit it at the end. Just walking around. Whenever there's a blackout, I'm like,
Halloween.
I can do this, Mom. I know a trick.
Ejaculanterning.
Yeah. There we go. But
A
yeah,
jack-off lantern.
it just hurt my ass. I didn't like it too much.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That you didn't love it. You gotta like the candle.
Why did you do that?
Because Stifler puts stuff in his ass and he beat
That's-
and he
Oh,
gets.
you wanted Stifler to like you.
No, I wanted to come. I wanted to come the way
I was
Stifler
doing it
came.
because I wanted Stifler from Road Trip to like me.
No,
Wait,
dude.
Stifler was in
Road
American
Trip.
Pie.
Stifler came hard as shit in Road Trip.
That would be great if that was like one of those like preteen epidemics that the local news covered. That it's like, this movie is dangerous. Teens are shoving candles in their asses and the paraffin wax melts and they're getting paraffin poisoning.
You know what's funny? I didn't even realize how important the movie Road Trip was to me beating off as a young child. The first time I ever beat off, I was thinking about the fat black woman
Yeah.
from Road Trip. I think I told this story.
Wait, she was like a stand-up. What's her name?
Was she? No, not Lunel.
Leslie Jones.
Yeah. No, it was just
Stav
some fat...
jacks off to Leslie Jones.
No, I don't. But I've
That
nothing
is the
against
only
Les-
person Stav's attracted
I've never
to.
beat off to. Is the only person I can come thinking about is Leslie Jones.
Yeah, just her screaming.
No, it was a sexy fat black girl from Road Trip. The guy the one the nerd fucks. You remember that in like the black
I
fraternity
don't remember
house?
Road Trip.
I love
I don't
Road
remember
Trip,
it at
dude.
all.
I beat off
I
to
remember
so many
Euro
parts
Trip
of
more
Road
than I
Trip.
remember Road Trip.
Oh, Road Trip was Tom Green.
Oh
puts
yeah,
the
yeah,
mouse
yeah. When
in
they have
his
to go,
mouth.
there's that Boston Austin confusion.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that movie now.
Keep
Because
Boston
he accidentally
weird.
makes a tape of him, and there's so many
Exactly.
tape elements in those movies.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
People
That
are
was
always recording things.
Yeah.
Tom Green's
It was-
moment.
It was before you could just text a fucking sex tape.
Have you guys seen Freddy Got Fingered recently?
No.
It's a
good.
masterpiece.
It was a great
It's
movie.
incredible.
It's very good.
I really thought that it was going to be one of those movies that I liked when I was younger that was just retarded when I grew, get old. Like a lot of movies are like that, but
Yeah.
I cannot believe they got money from a studio to make that movie.
Yeah, it's really stupid.
It's just
It's
I
awesome.
can't believe that they meant like getting fingered was literally getting fingered.
Oh,
That was-
yeah.
When I watched it, I was like, oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Freddy got
Put it in the title. Yeah.
Innuendo.
yeah.
I mean, it
Freddie
was
gets
so
fucked in his
stupid.
mouth, in parentheses, by a penis. Yeah, all those comedy movies, they would release a movie and then they would release like the special unrated edition.
Right. There's more titties and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
The director's cut.
There was a lot of... seriously, go back and check out Roach. There's plenty of titties. I would like to see if that film... I want to watch the scene that I first beat off to.
I want to watch Forgetting Sarah Marshall, but with 95% more penis.
Yeah.
A
Just-
special unrated director's
Jason
cut.
Segel's got a nice
That was
piece.
when they made comedies like comedy features. Like there were like a bunch that came out every year.
I
I
still
can't
do
even,
that. Nobody watches.
Just no
it.
one watched Sully, dude. That movie was hilarious.
Yeah.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
That shit was
Ben
so
just
funny.
saw fucking...
Ben, can you edit this? Can you take Sully the movie
Yeah.
and then put in the monster from Monsters Inc.?
Absolutely.
Yeah, just replace in every scene.
Yeah. Yes.
Ben's good at computers and
We
shit.
can do that. We can.
No, I mean that you guys are.
yeah.
That
No, we
fucking
can.
Minority Report shit was so funny.
That
We-
I
Oh, that's so
pee
good.
my pants.
Yeah,
I think
fucking
about that
funny.
from time to time. That shit is so
That
good.
was so
for real,
funny.
check out Wham City. They're funny as
We
shit.
added a second ending to it where Robbie edits himself into When Harry Met Sally, just,
Yeah.
just the orgasming scene, and all it does is it just like cuts. It's like a cutaway to him like looking like confused, and then it just keeps cutting back to him, and he's just reacting
Is
to
he
it.
in the restaurant? You shoot in Cats? Or do you green?
No, it's green screen. Yeah, he
Oh,
just
okay.
he did it really shitty, which is
Yeah.
part of the
Yeah,
joke.
it's so good.
I always wanted to do redo that scene, but it's a woman actually trying to fake a realistic orgasm.
right.
Yeah,
because she has like the
unrealistic.
most shampoo commercial orgasm in that fucking scene.
Yeah.
And he's supposed to be like, "Wow, I guess they really can fake orgasm."
Right. There's got to be grunting and blinking weird. and shit like
Fuck
that.
my ass.
Yeah.
That was the bit, I guess. I think we mentioned that on another.
I think
episode.
so.
You did. I know,
Whatever,
'cause I've
we're-
listened to every episode.
Yeah. Honestly,
just let
whenever
me. Just ask me.
whenever I don't know if we talked about something, I go to Ben immediately. Ben is maybe one of the foremost historians.
It's true. It's true. I remember it all.
Of all time. So there's a tweet going around right now.
Amber's
Nice.
showing us hate mail.
No, it's a nice tweet about Cumtown.
I get
Are we
enough
live
hate
right
mail,
now?
guys? Please
we're
do me a
live.
favor. Don't ever mention the podcast on Twitter, even in a positive context, because I'll find a way to feel bad about it.
Nah,
yeah.
fuck Nick. Fuck what Nick
we have
says.
to protect Nick's feelings.
Yeah, that's why I do this.
We
show.
need to mobilize all of Twitter.
This is supposed to be a safe space. For me. The internet is supposed to be a safe space. For me. Yeah. Stormfront is supposed to be a safe space for people like me. And then I'm gonna go on Stormfront and complain about that. I'm gonna post for a couple weeks, and as soon as someone criticizes
my
me,
friend
I'm gonna
Max.
complain about how it's supposed to be a safe space for white men.
My friend
No
Max
one's allowed to criticize me.
That's so good.
How dare you say that? Just posting pictures of myself naked.
Flaccid dick.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
smiling for some reason.
Looking like shit. What do you guys think of my powerful white body? Remember, I represent all of us.
My friend was sending me screenshots of like the boards on Stormfront, but like having the dudes having just the most inane conversations. There was like a thread about the weather.
Yeah.
One of them's like, "Yeah, I like it when it's hot, but I also like it when it's cold. Like I went to Florida and it was too hot for me, but then I just went in the pool and then it was okay." It's just
Yeah.
like all these fucking Nazis.
My favorite
talking to each
Stormfront
other.
thread ever was somebody went to see like either the Golden Compass or like one of those Narnia movies. I
Yeah,
forget.
yeah.
It was one of those bullshit fantasy movies that came out in like 2009. And there was one guy that was like, I was really enjoying it until and then I don't want to. I mean, it's hard R N-word. He's like until the goddamn N-word centaurs showed up, and that was his big gripe with the movie is they made the centaurs black, and he's like, this liberal Hollywood bullshit. I'm just trying to watch an extremely not gay movie about magic and fairies.
I was on a message board or like a Nazi message board because I just always am. I'm
Well,
the
half
admin,
of the forums for bald men are Nazis.
Yeah, no, it's true. And they have great tips about cutting your hair and keeping it short.
Is anyone on Propecia? Can I just get a bunch of tiny swastikas tattooed on my scalp until it looks like hair?
But they were talking about Simpsons and trying to just figure out whether or not it was okay to watch it because they're yellow.
They're Chinese.
Yeah, well, they're yellow, but I think that means they're just white. But I can't.
What do they do about Lenny and Carl? Lenny's the black one, right?
Lenny's the white one.
Carl's the black
Carl's
one.
the
Carl's black one.
I always confuse them.
Yeah, because the white one goes Carl.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do they do about Carl?
I don't know. I think
You
they
didn't
probably
ask?
hate crime him.
Yeah, Carl, Lou, and then I think those are the only black characters. Oh no, sorry, Dr.
Bleeding
Hibbert,
Gums.
Bleeding Gums
Gums.
Murphy.
Yeah.
There's plenty of POC representation on The Simpsons.
That hilarious. Yeah.
Barney's
Apu.
trans, technically.
Apu is kind of like problematic.
It's so funny how racist
Yeah,
Apu
yeah,
is.
That's pretty problematic.
No.
And it's a white dude doing it. He's just grandfathered in.
I know.
Yeah, no one can criticize Hank Azaria.
Yeah.
It's tough. Also, the Chinese doctor or whatever. Or what is that doctor?
Dr. Nick?
Yeah, Dr.
He's
Nick.
like Eastern European.
Yeah,
is he
yeah.
like- I
Which is
thought he was
fair
Chinese.
game. You can do
No, he's
anything
like
you want with Eastern
Albanian or
European.
something.
Oh, okay, good. Fuck Albania.
The Mexican
Fuck
bee.
Albania. Fuck Eldis.
Yeah, the Mexican bee, that's based on like this lobster character or something that was on one of those like Mexican
On
channels.
Univision, yeah.
Univision is the most race. Like, if a white person was behind that, it would be the biggest. It would be a hate crime.
Yeah.
It's so fun. It's just Mexicans and big
Big
fake titties, which
yeah.
I don't
It's
understand how
awesome.
that's
Midgets.
racist, though. It's a channel for Mexican people produced in Mexico.
But they're like they're like
You're just watching something diverse and you're like, this is the most racist thing ever.
yeah.
Dude, the NBA
it's
is
like,
so
it
racist.
makes it, they look like they all are in like Mexican face. Like every woman is just like, it feels racist to watch it. I don't know. That's all I'm saying. Anybody gonna say anything here or
No, we're all waiting to go to the bathroom. I got to piss real fucking bad, and Adam just went in there.
You guys can't wait?
Oh, he's getting coffee. Well, that's the problem. Yeah, I
See-
can't wait.
So you can go away. Me and Ben will just chat for
That's
like a couple
fine.
seconds.
Nah, I'll stay here. So I've been watching a shit ton of what I like to call the Entenmann's Donut Goatee Seagal era films.
Yeah, we watched one last night.
Anything post
Dude,
2000,
let me suck off some coffee.
probably 2011 or 12.
Okay.
So the last 4 years of Seagal movies, and he's never been like particularly an active guy, but like any
Under Siege era, he's in good shape.
He's in
like,
he's in Above the Law. First of all, what people don't realize about Seagal is that when Above the Law came out, he was already like 34 years old.
Right.
He wasn't a young guy. So his first movie, he was
Right.
already, like getting on. And you
Yeah.
can see his hairline's fucked up in that movie.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
all
yeah.
like thin, in the front. And then in Hard to Kill, his hairline's fixed. And he's a little bit fatter, and he just got progressively fatter throughout his entire career.
come on, dude.
It's part of the fucking podcast, Amber. Sorry.
Yeah, that was
Keep
back in the
talking.
day when you didn't have to be cut.
Yeah. Well, now he's 65 years old, and he's in his 60s.
His body
and
sucks.
He's still making movies where it's like, we need to send our best special forces guy, and then he spends half the movie in a chair. He like refuses to get up. So we watched last night Sniper Special Ops, and there's no colon. It's Sniper Special Ops, and that's
He
because
just wanted-
that's
Sniper
because
Special.
the Tom Berenger Sniper series are not related to Sniper Special Ops,
Of course.
and he does maybe 5 seconds of sniping in the movie. It's right in the beginning. He refuses to take his sunglasses off while looking through the sniper rifle. So he's wearing these dumb fucking like snowboarding sunglasses while like looking down this rifle. And then when they show the enemies in the reticle, they're like 5 feet away. They're taking up the entire scope. So he's probably like 5 feet away from these guys.
So awesome.
And missing. I don't know why they let him miss for
When you say
suspense.
he refuses to take it off, you're saying you think Steven Seagal, the actor,
Yeah.
is like, no, absolutely not. I'm not getting out of this chair. I'm not taking off the
Yes,
sunglasses.
100%. I guarantee guarantee you that's what it is.
Yeah.
Because the thing about all these movies is they're all produced by Steamroller Productions, which he owns.
What? That's like a Chinese.
Oh
No,
God.
it's
No, he
Steven
owns
Seagal's
that?
company. He owns it with some like
Steamroller?
Indonesian guy or something. Yeah,
It's like when you work at a
Steamroller and
restaurant, you have
Voltage.
to wait on the owner of the restaurant.
Yeah, yeah. So, all these people, and then he brings all these fucking old fucks out of retirement. So it's like, like Rob Van Winkle, like dying wrestlers. to be in
Yeah,
the-
it's all like retired WWE
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
guys.
Oh,
So-
I gotta check this
in
out.
Sniper
Rob Van
Special
Dam.
Ops, it's like
RVD?
RVD's
Hell
in
yeah,
it.
dude.
Yeah,
a Sniper Special Ops. He's like
the lingo guy.
I love it.
He's playing like they're part of like this like special ops team, and they're all like in the minimum age is 51 years old, and they're in like Afghanistan somewhere,
Of course.
and then they show their commander, who's a major, and because it
He's
wouldn't
a
make
colonel.
sense, he's a colonel. And it wouldn't make sense if he was like,
Young.
their age. So they have like an 87-year-old man.
In army clothes.
Yeah, this fucking decrepit old man in an army uniform, and he's like, "Well, I don't know if we can get up that mountain by sunrise. I had a divining rods tells me there's gold in them hills, and it just doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
It's so. I mean, Seagal is like he literally puts such minimum effort into the action. Like the way he fires the gun is like I can't even describe it.
He
Like
just sort of
for the
lazily,
podcast.
like, yeah.
He's just like limp wristedly fire the gun, like not even looking where he's shooting.
Yeah. No, there's
so
one
good.
scene in Sniper Special Ops where he's working some radio and he's just sort of lazily pointing the gun at the window next to him in case anyone comes, because it's understood that he never really has to aim the gun.
Oh yeah, his partner also gets shot, and he needs to drag him away. And it's clear that he's like connected to like some sort of wire.
Yeah.
and like you see him
And
pulling the guy,
Steve
but
Seagal's
he's
just
like
touching,
literally
'cause there's
he's
no
just
tension
touching
in
his shoulder.
clothes.
Yeah,
And then the fucking body moves across the ground as Seagal is touching.
we were.
Oh, I'm
That's
so
really good.
jealous.
I literally almost peed my pants.
Yeah.
I
But
haven't.
anything post 2012 is like this.
And he's got one of those.
Oh,
like,
and he talks like a black person now.
Yeah, well, that started with Glimmerman, and it's progressed where now he talks like a slave.
he's like a he's a jazz man now.
Oh hell, these motherfuckers don't have patience.
He's
for
Prop Joe. He talks
Oh,
like
my
Prop
God.
Joe.
Yeah.
I got a proposition for you.
Well, I already told these motherfuckers if they want any of my business, they're gonna have to come around here, cut me off a little some of that.
It's
Maybe we'll
good.
maybe do a little mission here in a minute.
he should play a
Like,
black
no,
guy in
Steven.
the next.
Yeah, he should.
He could.
Well, he plays
yeah.
a black guy in Glimmerman. It's like for whatever reason he stops being Chinese and he's black in that movie.
It is a cool type of older black guy, like the older black. We were talking about this last night. The older black guy that's really into Asian shit,
Oh,
which is
yeah.
sort of
The original anime nerd. He would
which
have
is
been
the
a-
precursor.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
It's the precursor
Right,
to
the
that.
precursor.
Like 19.
The John the
Yeah, in the
Baptist.
70s when kung fu movies blew up, like there was
Yeah,
a bunch
yeah,
of black guys that got into
Absolutely.
martial
Wu-Tang.
arts.
Wu-Tang.
That's the kind of the birth of black nerds.
Yeah.
Wu Tang is responsible for a lot of black
lot of
nerd
black
culture.
nerd.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
For sure.
But yeah, so he has just become one of those older black men that's into Asian stuff.
Yeah.
But eventually,
I
don't
want
know.
to see him do a full blackface movie.
Yeah.
I think if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be him.
Well, there's what's on the queue is Asian Connection, which I want to watch with him.
What a fucking retarded name.
Yeah.
I wonder what the connection is in that. What it's
It's the
referring to.
connection between Steven Seagal and the dialysis machine. It's the fucking stint in his arm.
Yeah, they go like through his like special ops dossier, like on the computer, and there's a picture of him young. And we were joking around last night.
It's
about,
from
like,
a movie. It's from another movie from
it's
like
from-
30 years
Yeah,
ago.
it's from like fucking.
It's the
and
same universe. They're all in the same
In
universe.
the cover for Sniper Special Ops, they've just photoshopped his fat head on someone else's body
Yes.
as poorly as they possibly
Oh
could.
man,
That's so
I love his
awesome.
fat head.
No, they fucking pump these movies out. The other one we watched the other night, A Good Man.
That's barely a title.
It's all 3 words too. Yeah,
A Good Man. Yeah, where he plays.
Does he play the good man?
Yeah, he's the good man. Of
course.
And so basically the plot is this. He's like some kind of ex special. It's always ex special forces.
Right.
And he's living in he's living in Bucharest, and he just has an apartment, and he's been tracking this weapons dealer that got away when he murdered all these people that killed his partner. They have a flashback scene in the beginning where you see him sneaking into some building, just fatly going around corners, while his special ops partner, who looks like a fucking homeless person. This guy's like, again, 57, 60 years old, emaciated, shitty, like fucking, like Civil War general, like
Fu Manchu type
yeah,
shit.
yeah, that kind of shit, like McClellan. That's what he looks like. And he, he's like, we got to get into you got 2 tangos on your left, This homeless guy in the woods on Overwatch, and Steven Seagal, and then like a thing blows up and some girl dies, and so he's upset, so he wants to go find this weapons dealer who's a Chinese guy, and he's in Bucharest, and he's like killing these Russian gangsters, and his calling card when he kills them is he leaves some incense on the ground and then just scribbles some bullshit in Chinese. And so his neighbor, who's this woman who's like having trouble getting into her apartment one day and has like a young girl with her, he's like, need a little help, and then he just breaks into her apartment for her or whatever. And then they're in there and he's like, your kid's nice or whatever. And she's like, yes, I love my sister. And then you see, like, that's supposed to be, like, let you know, like, yeah, her pussy isn't ruined. That's her sister. It's not her daughter. And then Seagal's like, your sister, huh? And he's like,
they make these young actors.
Yeah. That's what the implication is. And then and then the plot gets really fucking convoluted. Where, the arms dealer is doing a deal with the Russian mob, who he's not really interested in, but the Russian mob owns the neighbor and the sister because her dad owed them money. So when the dad died, she had to become a bartender in their strip club, not a stripper,
not a whore, not a prostitute.
They just make her be a bartender.
She's pure.
But then she still has a really nice apartment, And
the Russian mafia sounds pretty reasonable,
right?
Dude.
Yeah. So the Russian mafia loses all their money or something, and they owe money to the arms dealer. So instead of giving him the money, they're like, "We will give you the girl instead."
So she's their slave?
Their slave, basically. But the arms dealer, like, I don't know why he would want a girl. He's like, no, it's $2 million. I don't want just some fucking middle-aged Romanian woman, And then he's like, deal. And then they bring the little girl instead of, like, the main one. And he's like, well, I guess I can sell her to a pedophile. So he lines up a sale with a pedophile. And then the pedophile shows up.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And then
there's 3 human transactions in this movie.
Yeah. And then Seagal shows up with this other guy. He does this thing now where he brings a younger martial artist in, and they do the majority of the ass kicking. Then Seagal does barely nothing. Seagal meets the younger guy, and he's like, all right, I'll help you, but you got to do everything my way. And then the guy does everything for himself. Seagal does literally nothing. They save the guy, or they save the girl, and then at the end of the movie, the neighbor is just like, basically like, well, I can't thank you enough. And then he just fucks her. He just fucks the woman. Even though there's been no romantic connection between the two. He's older than her by 40 years.
They make these poor young actresses.
I was going to say, how
that
much
are
fucking
never going to get any other work.
Well, the fucking scene is him fully clothed while she's naked and he's just touching her body.
Really?
Yeah, he doesn't, he's still wearing his sunglasses.
God damn,
and that's
so
that's
awesome.
Steven Seagal's definition of a good man.
Yeah, that's the good man. Fuck, man, I want to watch this. I'm jealous.
Dude, they're so good.
Do they ever say good man in the movie?
No, they don't.
That's a big disappointment.
Yeah, but
That's
I mean,
a
they're filled
letdown.
with like basically every trope that from the 80s. Like there's another one I watched, Code of Honor, last night, and it opens up with like a bunch of different types of gangs meeting in some meeting area. So there's bikers, and then like
Yakuza.
cholos, and then black eyes, and then Russians, and they meet. And they, of course, have briefcases, and they're like, you got the stuff? And it's like, I want to see the money first.
Right.
And it's like, I don't even know where you buy a suitcase anymore.
Yeah.
Like that, how much the props department spent days looking for a suitcase to put that money in.
This is like an anecdote, like a triple, filtered down anecdote. It was Sylvester Stallone on a different podcast, but still, we're talking about Seagal. Stallone said that he was like in Hollywood or whatever, and he saw Seagal crying. It was at a studio. He saw Seagal crying on like a stoop, and he was just like, he's like, "What are you crying? What are you crying for, Steven?"
What
He's
are
like,
you crying
yeah, and he's like,
about?
"I just read the most beautiful screenplay I've ever read in my life." And he's like, "Oh my god, who wrote it?" And he's like, "I did." And I just choose to believe that's true. I don't give a
That's
fuck.
100%
Right.
true. Yeah,
well,
you
I
can't
was
tell
saying,
me.
I tweeted at him, I really want to write a movie where Steven Seagal kills James Bond. And I don't
You
want to
get
license
Putin
James
to
Bond.
produce
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
yeah.
you could make
Yeah.
that in Russia. And there could
He's
be
best friends with Putin
Yeah,
already.
You could do it, and you just imply really heavily that it's James Bond without.
No,
ever
I want to
saying it.
use the name James Bond. Who's this James Bond motherfucker? Nobody says their name twice to me. I'm Guilan.
Can we just make a shitty action movie?
Yeah, maybe.
That would
I mean,
be awesome.
As shitty as those movies look, they still cost probably $4 million.
I know,
$5
but you know what
million.
I'm saying. Just like
Whatever,
let's
dude.
do
We
a
just-
feature length.
We'll rent some Humvees. It's not that
Yeah,
hard.
dude.
Yeah, yeah. We
Get
got to
some
take a
guns.
break. We have messages.
Oh shit!
I don't even know if I should say that. But wait, we're taking a break. We'll be right back. Goodbye. Hey guys, Nick here, the original cumboy, the leader, the gearhead, the worst one on the show, the one that should probably kill himself. And I have a special message just for listeners of Cumtown. Guys, if you know me, you know I'm one of the people that pulls their pants all the way down to pee at the urinal. And no, it's not because I have a neurological disorder. It's actually because I'm trying to show off my fancy underwear. That's right, folks. I've got good underwear, and I got it at MacWeldon.com. And I went online, and it was really easy to just go to their website and order underwear directly from them without the shame and humiliation of having to go into a store and explain to, cashiers and all the customers that I had to replace my old underwear because I don't know how to wipe myself. I'm a very impatient wiper. So to order online, it was great for me. It was one of the easiest shopping experiences I've ever had. And they're the most comfortable underwear I've ever owned in my life. And they got other stuff, too. They got some crew necks, scarves, socks. They got a silver line of underwear and undershirts that are naturally antimicrobial, which is a scientific term, which means they eliminate odor so you don't have to brush your teeth anymore, I'm pretty sure. And I stopped doing that, actually. And they've got socks and underwear, crew necks, scarves, hoodies that look good for any occasion. I'm talking, staying in, gaming, maybe going out, maybe coming back home to game more, going to the store, maybe going to a bris. You can wear these clothes to a bris, people. That's how nice these are. These are bris clothes. So, MacWeldon.com, check them out. Use promo code CUMTOWN, CUMTOWN, to get 20% off. And tell you what, if you don't like your first pair of underwear, you can call them up, complain about it, and they'll refund your money, and you can go ahead and keep that pair of underwear. It's on the house. Check them out, MacWeldon.com. And we're back. Woo! And we're still watching Shark Tank. The next episode starts in 14 seconds. And
I thought
from
it was
what
a
I
good
can
one.
tell, it's two young black girls, both wearing shirts with pictures of watermelon on them.
Oh jeez,
So
that's
I
true.
can only imagine what kind of awful shit I'm going to say.
That is true.
Here's my idea for Shark Tank. It's a bicycle that sucks your dick.
They already have those, dude.
No.
Well, they have a bicycle that has a dick in the seat.
No.
and It's connected
exactly.
to the pedal. And it
I'm
goes up
talking
and
a
down.
fleshlight. You move
You're
and
not
it
listening.
bobs.
This is the opposite.
It bobs up
They
and down.
they have that.
according
They
to
have
your
one with a
shit.
head on it that moves back
Does
and
it?
forth. Yeah.
Fuck. I'm devastated.
Yeah,
I thought I was
dude, you're
gonna be
just not
rich.
good at business.
What it
I'm
means
not,
is
dude, I'm not a businessman.
you just have
Stick
to
to
make a
stick to
better
pussy
one.
eating comedy.
I do want to be the world's foremost pussy eating.
I think you
comedian.
are. I think you are.
you.
I don't think anybody else has
Trying to
that
carve
market.
out that niche.
Yeah, you've got that handled.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you guys. That means a lot.
For me, it's more of a lifestyle decision.
That she really is wearing a shirt with a
Life imitates art.
watermelon on it, dude.
Nick.
Chill, dude. Chill out.
I am
man.
being chill. I'm just saying. I mean, the sharks are going to notice that. They're sharks. Are they not going to say anything about
You're
that?
right. That's blood in the water.
Yeah.
Delicious, sugary blood in the water.
Sorry, I know I'm stuck on it, but it's a sassy
cares?
looking watermelon. All right.
This would be the best way
I don't
to
get
troll
it. It's
Nick.
just a fruit. What are you talking about, Nick?
Yeah.
what
This would
is there
honestly
some
be
kind
the
of-
best way to troll Nick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
bring something like this in the room.
And then no one comments
Be like,
on
yeah,
it.
yeah,
what are
yeah.
you talking
And everyone
about,
be
man?
like,
Yeah, convince
No.
me I'm having like a schizophrenic episode.
What are you talking about, man?
No, their counter offer is just white women. These ladies are. It's two white ladies selling something called Soulmates.
oh yeah.
And it's Soul, S-O-L-E, not S-O-U-L, the black version, which is the
No.
other girls.
Yes. It's You pour Jerry curl solution into
You know
your
what I
shoes.
had stuck in my head for like a week? You know that song Soul Man?
Yeah.
I'm a
But,
soul
but it's I'm a
man.
gay man.
Yes.
Pretty
Mhm.
good.
How,
Thanks.
how might it go?
I'm a gay man. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
Oh, that's
I'm a
from that
gay
movie, the
man.
Gay Brothers.
Yeah,
The Gay
Gay Brothers 2000.
Where you just suck off 2,000 guys and
Yeah, yeah.
brothers fuck 2,000 men.
Their hats are glued to their heads with cum. Also, the movie Dome Heads, where they have regular heads but they suck each other's dicks. The family loves sucking.
Hell yes, dome heads, bitch.
Yeah.
What else? What else? Dan Aykroyd stuff like we can make gay.
Second titty.
But it's a fat man's tits.
Ghost Nutbusters.
I love it so far.
Yeah.
But Ghostbusters is a movie starring women.
Yeah, it is.
What
That's
do you
right.
mean?
They actually deleted all the copies of the original Ghostbusters.
Wait, Kristen Wiig going from city to city, burning every DVD of Ghostbusters.
That's what they're doing at the Million
She
Woman
menstruated
March.
all over them and ruined it. So if you put it in your DVD player, it explodes and destroys your man cave. Replaces
Not my
everything.
man cave.
Everything in your man cave gets replaced with scented candles.
It just turns your son gay if you watch the old Ghostbusters.
And needlepoint motivational. Home is where the heart is.
Fuck, what was I going to talk? Oh, here's something I want to talk about. Me and Ben were discussing. How do you guys think Bernie fucks good?
Bernie Sanders?
Yeah,
Sanders?
I think Bernie.
I
fucks
think
good
he's
for
all
sure.
elbows.
I think he fucks good. I think it's a lot of foreplay. I think Bernie's really.
Well, I think that I read a thing about how
Just
what
'cause
he's
you
like
can't
playing
see,
pickup
Amber
basketball.
looked disgusted at Adam with his elbows comment.
Yeah.
Well,
She's not on mic
I-
because we're maxed out at 4 mics with the current gear set up.
listen.
I was planning on purchasing something where we'd have additional inputs, but instead I got PlayStation. But
Dude, we should get a giant
but,
studio.
but two controllers for the PlayStation.
That's true. Yeah, we
so
can
I
always
was
play.
thinking about other people.
We can play FIFA all the time together.
Yeah.
I think Bernie fucks good, man. And I honestly, I'd like to think I fuck like Bernie. You fuck like Bernie, Adam. You fuck like Hillary, Nick.
Yeah.
You're selfish. When
What do you mean,
fuck.
children? I fuck children. While full of pizza.
Yeah, exactly. You mean you fuck children? is my
I
point.
heard that his basketball game is all it's all hustle and all
From
elbows.
who did you hear it from?
There's someone did I think it was a Desmond thing about like they asked the guys that
So you read
he
about
plays
it.
pickup. Yeah.
Hearing means like you know guys that play basketball with Bernie.
Yeah, I just hung out at the Burlington, Vermont YMCA. Yeah. And there was like an old man there in the corner. He was kind of like a
This
bagger
the
Vince.
Rock.
I'm open.
Yeah.
I'm open, you fucking stooge. What do you guys
I
think?
like,
Is that a good
I like
Bernie?
your mafia Bernie Sanders impression.
Is that a good Bernie? Stooge.
In my perfect socialist world, everybody gets free gabagool.
That's a great character. Italian Bernie Sanders.
Well, my favorite character.
Maron, the 1%.
Oof, Maron, these taxes.
Bernie Sandaduccio. Sandaduccioliani.
My favorite character is rapist Jay Leno still.
Yeah, yeah.
Come here, bitch. Oh, yeah. You think you're gonna wait for
Yeah, it's a nice puppy. No mean death.
Come here to the Dodge Viper. I'm gonna have sex with you against your will.
There's no exit in this garage. I've got 19 trucks to hide you in.
So he's probably bad at sex because he's a car guy, right?
Jay Leno's not good at fucking.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
definitely
yeah, yeah.
bad at sex.
Yeah,
no
yeah.
way is Jay
Yeah.
Leno good at fucking.
I love that fuck scene in Gone in 60 Seconds where they're like making childish fucking double entendres at each other. About like the stick shift.
Who Angelina and Nick?
and Nick Cage.
Yeah.
I've never seen Gone in 60 Seconds.
Oh, we should watch
I
that,
haven't
dude.
seen
Yeah.
most movies.
That movie is a piece of shit.
Yeah, it's really
It's so
bad.
weird because Nicolas Cage only does like
Good
the
movies.
best good movies.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
funny when they let Nicolas Cage be Nicolas Cage. The movies are amazing.
That's true.
You know,
Have you seen Kiss of the Vampire?
Yeah.
What's it called? Vampire's Kiss. What is it called?
Embrace of a Vampire. Isn't
Something
it?
like that.
No, it's Kiss of a Vampire.
Kiss of the Vampire.
There's also Embrace of a Vampire,
Incredible.
which has Alyssa Milano naked in it.
Oh,
we've talked
yeah,
about this
yeah,
at
yeah.
length.
Extremely naked.
It's awesome. It's fucking so good.
Yeah.
And I know I say I beat off to a lot of things, but I remember specific beat off sessions to this piece of
Mark it down.
to this piece.
Open
Put
up
on
the
the
spreadsheet.
spreadsheet, Will.
God, I love Embrace for Vampire, dude. Her titties are so out.
Yeah, you know what's the best Alyssa Milano movie is like that made-for-TV Joey Buttafuoco movie where
Yeah.
she plays with Amy Fisher.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Never saw it. Beat off to Charmed though.
What?
Yes,
Beat off Too Charmed.
to Charmed. That,
Was-
that other girl was in there too.
but,
They were
did
all
you
hot
have the
and
candle
charmed.
in your ass while you were
No.
doing that also?
No,
I have
well,
a question
maybe I
about the
tried it a couple
candle.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
When
guess
the
you know what's
candle-
funny about the candle in the ass thing is that immediately became a scented candle afterwards. It's not the kind of scent
Oh,
you
boy.
want, but
A stanky candle.
yeah.
What's your question about the candle, Ben?
When you must have been thinking about Stifler.
Yeah.
I was thinking about the nurse putting
He,
fingers in his
fan, he
ass.
has his eyes closed, and it's like Stifler, like, "Come hang out with me, Stavros." He's like, "Oh, thank you, Stifler.
Nah, dude, because the
Stavros, you're
nurse.
so cool.
Yeah, I'm willing to go gay for friendship when I was 11 years old. I probably could have been talked into like sucking someone off to be friends with them.
Yeah. Hey, we've all been there.
Yeah, like right
You know?
now. You guys want to suck each other off?
You know, nobody wants to hang out with you at the lunch table.
Yeah.
How you gonna
You
do
have to
it?
do what you got to do.
Right. Put on some knee pads, and you make friends.
Dip your fucking. Just use chocolate milk as lube.
Why?
Because that's what you got at the lunch table, dude.
Oh,
Yeah, come
we're
on.
gonna go mayonnaise.
I guess probably mayonnaise. In terms of if you had to be at all right, using only cafeteria.
This is like
stuff.
Apollo 13.
Yeah,
This is all they had.
Yeah. Apollo 69.
What would make the best lube? I guess it is mayonnaise, right? Well, is there like salad dressings?
You know what I always liked about, you know how they say space is a vacuum? And I'd like to imagine astronauts on the space shuttle, and then someone on this, like the space shuttle is like, well, you know, space is a vacuum. And an astronaut's like, what? And they're like, yeah, it's a vacuum. And then he immediately like sticks his dick out of the airlock to get sucked off by space.
It's also like 100 degrees below zero. Or something.
Yeah. He just freezes his
That's
dick
what I like. A
clean
nice
off.
cold blow job.
That's awesome.
Yeah, put the ice. Well, people say you put ice in your mouth and suck dick, or
Yeah.
or whatever.
well, you know they I mean, they
You know,
have
I
to
always-
jack off somehow in
I always
space.
love that term, Eskimo brothers or whatever.
yeah.
And it's like, do you think any Eskimos know about that?
Yeah, what are the Eskimos up to in Alaska?
Well, the Eskimo
They're just
language
running
is
trains?
Just, the Eskimo language is people going, "Oh, snow, 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 snow,
Yeah.
snow, snow,
They
snow, snow,
have
snow,
only
snow."
words for snow.
Yeah, that's the only word they have.
Yeah. There are actual Eskimo brothers, you know?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
I mean, like, there are
In their
Eskimos
culture.
who have brothers.
sometimes they have brothers.
Do
Yeah.
they ever? Do they fuck the same? Do they
Yeah.
only exclusively fuck? Are you allowed to fuck
Yeah.
your brother's wife in Eskimo culture? Is that why it's like
yeah,
that?
that's why they call it.
Yeah.
Did you fuck my wife? Did you fuck my wife? Or,
You ever? What about a snowball fight? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's to come.
You both get your
you
cum in your
snowball.
own mouths,
Yeah.
and then you spit
You
into
spit-
each
yeah,
other's.
yeah.
Ah.
It's called a
What's the
snowball
Eskimo
fight.
word for that, folks? Write in. Let us know.
Isn't that also just a retarded thing? Like some idiot went to, and just like they have different, like we have sleet or slush or ice. And
Yeah.
she was just a fucking idiot, or he was an idiot or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's like, they have 30 words for snow.
It's
like,
50,
no.
right?
Whatever the fuck it is. I don't think that's even true. I think that's just some stupid ass anthropologist.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Margaret Mead, stupid
fuck
dumbass
Margaret Mead,
bitch.
dude. Yo, speaking of funny shit from sociology and college and shit, I remember I was in one of my classes. There, like one sociologist went to. I was reading a chapter of a book, and one sociologist went to like a fucking some culture in like Papua New Guinea or some little island like that, and like it was just like if you bonded with like a little boy, he sucked your dick. Like that was like cool, and that was like
Yeah.
the fucking fun thing to do over
Wait,
there.
Philly? You're talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah. He went to Philadelphia. Everyone's like,
You can't
dick.
judge it though, because it's the culture.
Yeah, it's just, and some little kid tried to suck the guy's dick while he was over there, and he was like, "Nah, I'm good, dude. I got a wife." And he's like, "No, it doesn't matter. We're just friends." It's like that's just 1,000 years ago. Whoever was like the leader of that island was a pedophile, and
Yeah.
then he just got to.
Well,
do,
Greece was like that.
Yeah. Well, no, that's how you learn quicker if someone
Yeah.
fucks you in the ass.
Yeah,
That's-
Japan
no,
was
it's
like
completely
that. Like
different.
samurais.
The samurais
all
were
had
pedophiles,
boys.
yeah.
Yeah, that's just some pedophiles were in power and just like this makes it easier to learn.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, how does that start?
I think it's literally that. I think people just someone likes to fuck, but then so many people just go along with it. Like he's just like, all right, I guess I'll get
Yeah,
sucked off
dude,
by this kid.
That's what culture is, man.
Damn, dude.
Whoa.
Yeah, man.
Fuck, dude.
I mean, I guess that's normal. You know, we like to do weird things in this culture, right?
Yeah, like what?
You know,
Yeah,
like
name one thing that we do that's weird in this culture.
we drink like milk from other animals, bro.
Oh, dude,
What?
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up, man.
Dude, it's like you fucking...
Some people fuck dogs.
Yeah, that seems kind of tight, though.
What if there was a coffee shop in New York that had breast milk? Like they were like breast milk only.
I'm surprised that doesn't exist.
Yeah, that should be a thing.
Louis
I
Katz
like that.
drank
I like
breast
that.
milk.
That what peak like Lena Dunham brand feminism mid last year when people were making yogurt and bread in their vagina.
Oh yeah, that was the
And
thing.
it was like, this is empowering, and it's like, for who?
Yeah, this is weird as shit.
Who is that empowering for?
Oh shit, the CrossFit Games just came on.
How is this still Shark Tank?
All these hard bodies, dude. Yo, if
Dude,
there's
that's me.
if somewhere there's a sexy ass shredded woman that like wants to beat up a fat man and humiliate
Jesus, look
him
at that woman's
sexually,
delts, dude.
just holler at me at Stavvy Baby on Instagram, STAVVY Baby.
Why is CrossFit?
Why is
thing?
it?
I don't even get
People
it.
just want to work out
Because
in
it's more
dumb ways.
involved than a regular gym.
It's
Because
just
they
more
have like
cult-like.
because
Yeah, you
here's
can
the
have
thing:
friends.
the way commercial gyms work is you sign up for a membership. There's all these bullshit fees, and then they say, you know, like, oh, and you can get a personal trainer also, and you've already spent so much fucking money on the initial membership that you're like, no, I don't need that. I don't need any extras. You already charged me a $100 additional sign up fee. So they have the gym membership, and they go once or twice, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing, and then they get discouraged and they never go back. With CrossFit, like the first time you go there, you know exactly what you're doing. So it's like having a personal trainer, but it's not like that weird one-on. Because anybody that has a personal trainer at the gym looks like a fucking asshole.
Yeah,
You know, you go to a commercial gym, it's for like, you know, divorced men that have never done a push-up in their life.
Yeah, yeah.
and
you
they're
know.
trying to fuck at 40 for the first time.
Right.
Damn, I kind of want to do that though. I want to fuck. I
Yeah.
want to get a personal trainer to teach me how to fuck, dude.
Isn't your brother a personal trainer?
Yeah, but he lives in fucking Frostburg.
Yeah, Skype him in.
Skype me. Just wear fucking. I'm
Wear a
wearing a
VR
GoPro.
helmet.
No, you
Yeah.
Skype into his gym.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
And then you just watch the exercise.
You could be his like PhD thesis, dude. My
Yeah.
fat brother.
Turn my fat brother into a sexy fucking ripped bro. I mean, I'm sexy, don't get me wrong, but I want to be ripped, dude. I want to be strong. I want to fight people. Wouldn't it be cool to just be physically stronger?
I
than
think they
everyone?
should do that, dude. I like. I'm not really into mixed martial arts. I never got into UFC or anything, but I would watch it if they only had people that were completely out of shape. Because there's more on the line there. You know?
Absolutely.
Like I'm not really worried about, you know, two guys that look like they know how to fight. If it was two people that could possibly die,
Yeah.
you know, from a stroke
I would
or
do that.
something, that would be.
I would fight another similarly out of shape fat man.
This is
Yeah.
like similar. It's like bum fights.
Yeah.
Fat fights. We should do it.
That was based in Vegas when I was
Bum
growing
fights?
up. Bum fights.
It was
yeah.
Kimbo from Vegas.
How about
No,
cum
Kimbo
fights?
is in Florida.
Come
fights?
Yeah.
Just fat guys fighting.
I like that. I
Yeah.
like that a lot.
We
Vegas
gotta-
produces a lot of garbage, huh?
Yeah, really bad. It was really
Vegas
bad
sucks,
growing
dude.
up there. Yeah, yeah. it
Wait,
was
why did
terrible.
your family move to Vegas?
I don't know. I don't know.
To hit it rich.
Yeah, no. I mean,
But
we
they
we
were
lived in
already
L.A.
rich.
No, they weren't. No,
You said your parents were like millionaire architects.
no,
prior to that.
they were not. They lost. They moved to
fled
Vegas
South
because it
They're
was
blue
like
collar architects.
Oh,
They fled South Africa, right?
no. It was like the fastest growing city in America. and
Vegas?
yeah,
but by weight,
until
they just read the article wrong.
no, until
They're like, it's the
2008.
fattest place in the country.
The fattest growing city.
Yeah, I mean it was weird growing up there. I mentioned, I don't think I talked about it in the last episode, but like the only thing you could do at 18, because you couldn't go to the strip, you couldn't gamble, you couldn't do anything, was go to strip clubs. So me and my friends would just go in the middle of the desert, get high, and then we'd be bored, and then we'd be like, all right, let's go to the titty bar.
Right.
And then we'd go to the titty bar, and we'd just be too stoned, and then there'd be like some lady with fucking stretch marks, you know, dancing to Puddle of Mud, and it'd be so fucking depressing, you know. We go to fucking Little Darlings and see some lady, you know, fucking dancing.
Did you ever fuck a prostitute in Vegas while you were young?
No, never. No,
No?
I wouldn't know what to do. What, take her to my parents' house?
I feel like your dad would be cool with that.
No, he would not. I don't know. Yeah, no.
Maybe?
No, they wouldn't be cool with it. But they would not.
Of course they would. Imagine going to your fucking family's home. Hey, Mom, this is a fucking whore. And I'm going to go fucking upstairs while you do dishes and shit. That would be so awesome.
Yeah, I think they'd be confused at first.
What are you talking about?
No, I wouldn't say that it was a prostitute. I'd be like, this is
This is my friend,
yeah,
Nastasha.
yeah. She's a Russian 18-year-old girl with braces. She definitely did not come here in a shipping container like in the season 2 of The Wire. She definitely I met her. Yeah. No, it was a weird place to grow up for sure. Yeah, but then I moved to the East Coast and everyone thinks I'm from New Jersey. So
Really?
yeah, because I'm Jewish or
You're
whatever.
Jewish, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're Jewish and annoying.
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
has Jersey written all over it.
I guess so. Is that it? Long Island?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
quite Long Island. They're more fucking like...
No, there's a bunch of,
People think you're from Long Island.
JOOs out there.
No,
too.
I know, but,
yeah.
but I don't pick up Long Island from you. 'Cause
You
you're-
get Jersey?
It's not even either of those, but I feel like Long Island's more obnoxious, right?
Yeah. I was watching that Deepwater Horizon movie with my friend from Long Island yesterday, and he kept saying, you want to watch this Deepwater Horizon movie?
Deepwater?
Yeah, he says like the Philly way. I guess in Long Island they say
Dude,
Water as well.
Philly is so trashy. I was there yesterday. They talk exactly like Dundalk. Like they have the same fucking terrible
Yeah.
accent.
It's
awful.
Mid-Atlantic. Yeah, it's
It's a
Delaware
bad
talks that
place.
way too.
And Philly cheesesteaks suck my dick also.
They're not
Well,
good.
no, there's good ones there.
Yeah, but
it's just
they-
not Pat's or Gino's.
Pagino suck dick.
yeah, they're bad.
They're horrible.
I go to Gino's because I order in fucking English.
Absolutely, yeah. Politically, I stand with Gino's.
Yeah, you gotta
It
go.
would be
to
great to go in
Gino's.
there and order an Italian and see if they kick you out.
Damn, I want a sandwich now.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm about to
I bet
get
you didn't
steaks.
think of that, Gino, did you? Or go into Pat's and order in Irish, I guess, or
A
just the
potato.
N-word over and over again.
Is that an Irish? Is that an
No,
Irish? word?
well,
Did they bring
Patrick,
that over?
I don't know. Probably
Yeah,
not.
probably Irish.
Yeah.
Did we talk about how there was another one? One of the other famous ones was just called Chink's Steaks.
Yeah.
it was a
Dude, and it changed its name to Joe's in 2012. It was Chink Steaks that entire time.
It was just
And the backstory was that, because when I first saw it, I was like, that's got to be a mistake, you know? There's no way it's called Chink Steaks. And then the backstory is that the guy that owned the place as a kid, he looked sleepy. So his nickname was Chink.
yeah, he just had fucking.
So it's not racist, it's a white guy being called Chink.
Yeah.
Because he
had
looks like a
sort of
chink.
Chinese
Yeah,
eyes.
right. That
pretty
was the
cool.
story there. Sorry, I was enthralled by this guy that's just trying to sell chocolate on Shark Tank.
He's just selling Kinder eggs?
They're all crying. They're always crying.
They
I don't
say he's
understand-
good.
He started off crying.
Yeah, no, he
Is he gonna get it?
from the get-go.
Oh, they're Shark Tank Kinder eggs?
Yeah, but the Kinder Eggs are illegal in the United States. He found a loophole.
What is it?
You put gasoline in the chocolate so it counts as fuel.
Yeah.
And that way you can get past the FDA.
Wait, why are Kinder eggs illegal in the United States?
Choking hazard.
Yeah.
So it's still a choking hazard, but technically
Because kids were taking the balls out of the chocolate and putting them in their ass. And it was getting stuck in there.
God damn it, Stav.
Yeah.
You ruin everything.
What was-
Right.
no, it
What
was
if
after a
candles
road
were
trip.
illegal in the United States because of one boy on a road trip? How
man.
wide of a candle are we talking?
That's what I was about to ask.
It
yeah.
was like a.
It was like a Shabbos candle.
It was a little.
Was it an entire menorah?
yeah. Did I say candle?
It was Liberace's candelabra.
It was a Roman candle that I put in
It was
and
on
set off
Hanukkah.
into my ass. It was like a fucking little communion candle type of thing.
like a tea
Yeah.
light.
It was one of those candles in the commemoration room in the Holocaust Museum.
It was like I'll
Yeah.
fucking Did you guys ever?
But when he
I mean,
said
nobody here's
I watched Road
Orthodox.
Trip, he was confused and meant I was on a road trip with my class
Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
Holocaust Museum,
Yeah,
and I put a candle in my ass.
but I'm sex
And I
positive,
call my
so
ass
think
the
that's
secret
cool.
Anna.
Thanks, man.
That was a Anne Frank joke.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently she didn't get sold out. They just revised that history.
Does anyone do a bit about how publishing her private diary is so much worse than being gassed by the Nazis.
Oh, God.
That essentially her father was worse than the Nazis in that
Her
situation.
dad was the one who
the
lived,
dad.
right?
Yeah, the dad was the one that
Wait,
published it.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he sold them all out.
No.
I don't think so.
That'd be
But
so
that'd be really
awesome.
good, wouldn't it?
Apparently, they didn't get sold out.
Yeah.
that
What
was
happened?
like this. Apparently, it was just like a random.
Just got caught.
Basically,
just
what
got
happened
caught,
with
yeah.
Anne Frank was that her father was indebted to the Russian mafia, and so the Russian mafia had to sell Anne Frank to a Chinese pedophile, and then Steven Seagal saved her.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's like, before you take her,
I've
give
never
me her
read that.
diary.
I would love to see, how funny it is that like Wahlberg makes like Deepwater Horizon and that Boston Marathon bombing movie.
Yeah,
If Seagal was doing the same thing, where he stops 9/11, but he just refuses to get out of a chair, sitting in first class, and he's just like lazily reaching into the cockpit and slap killing everyone.
Yeah, he loves to slap kill.
Yeah.
That's his move.
Yeah, and he's so lazy that the movie's just called 9-1. I'm not saying 3 numbers. You only getting 2 numbers out of me.
Oh,
God.
I saw that movie. I saw Patriots Day. The other day I went to the theater and I was like, I don't want to see Hidden Figures. I don't want to watch like a serious movie. And then I was like, Mark Wahlberg and Patriots Day. That sounds like it's probably like a dumb action movie.
Was
Like,
it
I thought
good?
it was going to be like White House Down.
Yeah.
yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like a really like realistic Boston Marathon bombing movie.
yeah, it's Pete Berg.
And I cried.
Really? I heard it's not bad.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
Muslim kids that did this.
It's surprisingly not as anti-Muslim as you'd think.
Really?
Yeah.
Is the kid that plays Joe?
Nick's out.
I hear
Yeah,
the
I'm
kid.
done.
Yeah, it's not super. It's not super conservative.
If Wahlberg doesn't wipe his ass with a turban, then I don't want to see it.
No, he doesn't even say one slur in it
Yeah.
in a
What?
Boston accent. It's got a lot of A-listers.
He
in it.
does beat up like about 12
More like a lot
Vietnamese
of
in the process.
gay listers, if you ask me. There's a lot of gay
Dude,
list
so-
celebrities.
The kid who plays.
Nice, man.
the hardest I've heard Nick laugh.
Yeah,
in
we
like
gotta-
3 weeks.
We can't take breaks anymore.
Yeah, it was pumping
It's
before.
so,
Yeah.
it is so upsetting sometimes. What
I think
gets you
that's
guys
funny,
to laugh.
dude.
Gay list is hilarious.
Gay list
yeah.
celebrities?
No, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm totally with you.
Actually, I'm friends with a lot of gay list celebrities.
a
They're
lot
on the
of
gay
gay
list.
The
The Hollywood
secret
gay list.
Hollywood gay list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about a website called Headline, or sorry, Deadline, not Deadline, Headline, and it's you get head.
God damn. That's so funny. Anyway,
I keep getting distracted by fucking Shark Tank.
Yeah,
This
let's-
guy's just selling popcorn.
We should not be
no,
watching
we're,
shit.
we're done. We've done our time for this
Yeah.
week. I think this has been a good
It
episode.
actually is a good episode.
We
Let's
got-
plug the show.
Yes, the 23rd, this upcoming Monday, we have a show at Come On Everybody.
Great lineup.
Great lineup. You got. We're really lucky.
Abby Rosenquist, Mike Leibowitz, Langston Kerman, very funny, bros. Also, I wanted to fucking say I'm on a benefit for Planned Parenthood Friday, January 27th at Art Spaces, PS 109. I'll have my shit on Twitter and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's gonna be another good one, and all the money goes to Planned Parenthood.
I went to a Planned Parenthood benefit at the museum on the ceiling or the roof of the museum.
It's a really nice spot.
It was great
in DC.
There were
yeah.
like senators there. Dana brought me. I was wearing basketball shorts. And they had an open bar, and I just got trashed on the balcony. And you
Hell
know,
yeah, dude.
I feel like I changed a lot of people's minds
Absolutely.
about abortion.
You were
Yeah,
you
you
went
should-
anti-abortion.
You
Yeah.
should have been aborted.
Yeah, right. Well, they were on board with abortion.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, so come to our show, and then if you want to come to the Planned Parenthood thing, we're raising money for
Yeah, and a lot of people have asked. The ticket link is now up on the website. It wasn't up until I think yesterday or something. We had a poster snafu. Apparently, the poster our friend made was a little bit racially insensitive.
You might as well tweet it, right?
The poster? No, it's not even racially insensitive.
Anyway.
but the fact
It was
that I'm
just
saying
it
that
was
is-
just Chief Wahoo.
yeah. we just used the logo of the Washington Redskins.
It was us in blackface, fake hanging ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't get what the point. What's so racist about?
Yeah,
that?
it was
It's art.
really just. It was so innocuous.
Ben, you seem upset.
I'm not upset. I was watching Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Well, that's it. You fucking
Should we
sluts.
riff on gay list celebrities? That one
really
was
good.
good for me.
It was good. I like gay list. I'm on board.
Yeah.
The stuff that you
There's
guys
going to be
really
it's a charity
gravitate
event.
towards.
There's a lot of gay list celebrities there. I'll be laughing about that for a week and a half.
Fuck. All right. Well, goodbye, everyone.
Bye,
All right,
folks.
later.
Thank you.